Hi, you guys. I'm sorry I can't be there with you today. I know you guys are discussing your mission plan, and um, I'm glad that I could be here with you on Tuesday, but I'm sorry I can't be there with you on Wednesday. So I thought I would share my mission plan with you. I think that the format that's outlined by the Catholic Link program, I think that it gives you um, a nice framework in regards to act justly, love tenderly, and walk humbly. And so when I created my mission plan, what I did was I went through each of those three areas and identified with one or two specific um, traits or characteristics that I thought really spoke to me about my leadership and who I am. So under Act Justly, I really relate to gratitude, empathy, and achievement. Um, and then Love Tenderly, I feel like I relate with being a positive leader, so positivity, organizational awareness, and I think that's different than being organized. I was thinking of it more in terms of like where each of us fits into the organization that we're part of, and not just in our school, not just in Grace, not just in the diocese, but just beyond, like the where we fit into the whole scheme of things. So that's what I was thinking with organizational awareness. And then under Love Tenderly, also, I really relate to teamwork. I think that's a really big aspect of just the way that I like to lead, and I think my personality. I feel like I'm pretty aware of what my strengths are and what my strengths are not. And I really think that the organization thrives better when everybody gets an opportunity to be their best self and utilize the gifts and talents that they've been given by God. And so I sort of feel like that's part of my responsibility, is to find out what are people's strengths and how can we get them to use them for the betterment of themselves, but also the organization and our mission as Catholic leaders. And then in Walk Humbly, I felt like I definitely feel like I am a humble leader. I try to be that way. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I want to, like, I don't know. There's times where I'm like, I want to take all the credit for it, but most of the time, genuinely, I want other people to be able to have the to be able to share in the limelight and um, get the props that they deserve. That makes me really happy. So and then I think that I'm pretty good with conflict management. My goal is always to have as peaceful of a community as possible. And I think that that can be achieved with relatively low conflict, as long as we put the focus on relationships. And it's hard work sometimes to have those, to have the fruits of that labor, but I think it's definitely worth it. And I think it makes for a more sustainable environment for the current staff. And um, I think it also makes turnover lower, both at the teacher level and at the student parent level as well. And then I think that I'm also pretty resilient. I um, it takes me a while sometimes after I feel like I've been kind of beaten down, like the way I felt last year with COVID and everything. But I definitely have the ability to get over it and move forward. And so I think that that resiliency is definitely something that um, is a big part of who I am as a leader. So if I were to put all of that together, I would have those different aspects be part of my personal mission plan: act justly, love tenderly, and walk humbly with those specific areas. And then I would also say that it's just as valuable for me to know what defines me and my leadership as it is for me to know what areas I feel like don't define my leadership. Because, for example, there are different areas in each of these categories where I didn't feel that I had some strengths, and I don't think that that makes me a bad leader, but I do think that it's my responsibility to make sure that I'm aware of what those areas are that are not my strengths, and to either work on those things and be aware of them, for the strength of the organization, the strength of my leadership, the strength of my relationships with everybody, but then also, for the ability for me to help promote and form that in other people around me as well. So, I don't have an exact mission statement. I just wanted to share with you what I thought was my overall mission, as a Catholic educational leader, and what those qualities look like. All right. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I'm very excited that you get to be part of this process. God bless you guys.